I don't know, they might just be having fun, but these other teams are in the lobby, determined to overthrow Oath and maybe spoil their party here. We got Shoot to Kill right hot on their trail duel. They've been fragging out here tonight, doing a great job. Sonics, I mean, 303 Esports as well. You have a lot of teams just hot on the trail of Oath, and Oath with that explosive chicken dinner. Yes,
The bus in the van as he at least approaches and is approached by some of the members of Singularity. Sees them in the distance. Kodak will be very closely now taking some shots from by one of the members of STK and disable him across the wide open hill face that they're not going to be able to drive up, pretty much treating it as a half pipe. It's not a skate park, it's Miramar, one of the notoriously difficult maps to drive across to make these rotations, and Luke definitely going to be feeling the hurt right now from all of the bullets that his Bronco is absorbing. Drop down to 20% HP. The vehicle itself is about 15% HP. It's on fire. It's about to go up in flames, but Luke is able to escape somehow with a slight rock to hide behind. Dave, this is probably the least ideal position that you want to be in the game until the support comes in. Shots from a distance trying to give Luke whatever support he can get to send Singularity continuing forward, and it looks like, at least for now, it's possibly working. Yeah,
it's working. I'm actually surprised. I'm not exactly sure why Luke popped that smoke. Maybe they were exposed, because I thought they were safe behind that rock for the time being, but it does look like Uncivil is trying to provide that support. Will be tagged out in the process. Luke trying to get the revenge play, finally popping out some tires and getting some damage out there on their enemies. Luke 12 has his rock, but no clear path to having that protection. As SNG, they knew they were out there. I mean, they blew up that vehicle. They saw it roll back down, and Luke 12 thirsted by Caden from Livid Gaming. So the kill was yoinked, as some would say, Esquire. And you know what? Shoot the kill. They still have a lot.
Sonics need to be very careful here. I don't think they were necessarily happy with how that Erangel game in the swamp played out. They want to try to find another opportunity in these matches to possibly clutch that first place, possibly start to really stack up these points on the leaderboards, but it's just not yet. I'm going to be able to fully disengage now, wrapping around the northern side of La Vendita towards Mina. It's going to be sent by the shots directly into metagaming, not where he wanted to be. It's only going to be more difficult from here on.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely looking to make
finds their kill point. Going to be stacking that in their pocket as they continue on throughout this game. Holdless able to claim that one. Still have the majority of our players alive, though. Majority of our teams, hell, all 15 teams exact. That's quickly going to be changed. Zenith rather is going to be caught in that exposed position on the hillside by none other than Team Bliss, coming off the far eastern edge of this phase 2 circle. Blue Zone still going to be working its way in, so this is Zenith really, or rather Team Bliss really, trying to open up something for them to work with on the northern side of El Azahar.
I mean, it is just non-stop chaos out here, and Zenith Esports right on top of each other, trying to get Ross up, but shots are ringing out here into the smoke. They got about 3 smokes out here. Look at all these tracers. Look at all these tracers. Team Bliss, they do not want to let this one slide, but it looks like Zenith were able to avoid the danger from across the way. And you know what? If you are on the side of Team Bliss, you used probably 100 bullets right there. I mean, that's a feels bad.
That feels bad. Down to the southeast is another feels bad. 303 is going to be maybe losing a member here very quickly, as D-Rich is getting swarmed by the members of the Houston Hardships. Pentalol going to be knocked down in the process as D-Rich's house is being breached right now. Through the windows come Maluk and the rest of the Hardships, and up the stairwell very shortly, taking this very slow and low as J-Sank and Maluk clear the corners.
Slow and low is exactly what you need to do here. If you are D-Rich, though, hopefully you're prepared as the push is coming on out. Going to be tossing another smoke to make sure that they don't easily breach this doorway. Listening on in, D-Rich walked out for a moment. I saw one of the members from Houston Hardships bolted out one of the windows here. Ooh. We see Molly's going on right now. What is happening? The tables seem to be upturned.
I mean, Dave, we got 2 members of the Houston Hardships with sub maybe 30% HP from their own friendly Molotov. This is playing out in D-Rich's favor, and all he has to do is just sit back and let the hardships pretty much at this stage in the game destroy themselves. But there it is, a beautiful nade coming in from the long-term veteran, at least for this roster of the hardships. Lobes, huge nade coming in, very impactful nade to wipe out the member of 303 in this area. That bit of distraction, at least from D-Rich, was able to at least provide a window of opportunity for Pentalol to get rezzed and now continue on for 303, but now they're going to be under fire also. Radiance pounding shots in this direction as a lone Murado goes flying off into the distance from the members of Team Bliss. 14 minutes, though, into the game, and we've still only lost 5 players, Dave. The boiling point is rapidly approaching here on Miramar, and I'm excited to see where it's going to happen and which teams, yes, multiple teams, are going to be involved.
Yeah. I mean, Team Bliss just pulling up to the gas station, making sure to fill up on their Twinkies and Doritos and Mountain Dew, and just set up for the late game over here. Radiance, though, 4 alive, doing really well. 1 kill so far. I feel like their last match on Standoff was really that switcherino that they needed for that team mentality, because they had a rough kind of start to tonight.
Now, Blue Zone, phase number 4, pushing in. Teams fighting all over the place, now specifically over towards the northern side.
Very smart for Sophia from 303. I mean, they've been really good tonight. But let's go listen on in. We got some more comms. Let's check it out.
Come road with me. Come road side. We should clear road instead, guys. We can't fight that.
Yeah, okay. We need to. We're getting shot in the back the entire time.
Yeah. You can smoke over to me.
Go right here. Go blue.
We're already above you on the tree.
Yeah,
We're already above you guys. You guys need to get into the road.
There's a soul in front of us. Come here. Come with me.
Yeah. Wait up, Shrimps.
Wait,
No one in bull. No one in bull
He's
right
still
here.
alive.
It could be
He's around
south of
here.
us. I'm gonna nade him. I'm gonna nade that south ridge.
There's
I
bushes right
naded
there.
south. Peek that ridge.
Is he on the tree? Just molly the tree and look north. Crossing the street on the car.
40.
That's him.
It's him.
That's
Oh
him.
yeah, I see him. He's
In
prone.
the car.
This guy's
I think
north of
I'll-
you.
They're fighting. Hold the car. Hold the car guy.
I'm getting an angle on him.
They're above you probably to your north too.
I got him.
Nice.
Cover the north. Cover north. Third party.
Oh, there's a
Wait,
guy.
no, the other teammates.
Prof, stay alive. I'll push those guys too. Do I need to push them?
They're shooting the west guys.
Let's push them.
Should we
Okay.
peek these guys? Should we
Yeah, we
peek
These
these
can.
guys,
guys?
yeah.
Let's kill
These
them.
guys, you can.
They're
Yeah,
not together.
I can't peek yet. I can't peek yet with you. We're getting shot in the back.
Go more north. Go more
Comms.
north.
This is bad here.
I'm about to kill him. Come up. I'm about to come over.
We can't really. We're still.
They're both down. Come up.
Bro.
You should full commit, H1.
We're full
fighting.
committing. We're full committing.
Other two are compound.
You guys should
That's it.
control warehouse.
West is peeking.
West.
Yeah, control
West
west.
is
Control west. Get back to the road. Get down. H1, there's another guy. Get down.
I knocked
Nice.
Willie west.
Right side.
We should push that.
Mark mine.
He's orange.
Is-
He's in the
Together.
divot. There's people on the further north. They should be in the divot too.
He's peeking
What's
right
on?
now.
Knocked him
Nice.
down,
Well,
knocked
nice.
him
Nice.
down.
I'm gonna res.
Profi, cover above. I flushed my downs.
Yeah, I'm covering above.
Look, we need to kill East
You guys
now.
might have
Listen to my
cars still
call.
in.
Good look into the comms of the members of the Sonics. I mean, Dave, you love to hear the confidence coming out from H-Win right there.
Yeah.
He was able to find that double spray down transfer, and you just heard Shrimsy go, okay.
It was
Didn't
good.
expect that at all.
Yeah, it was actually good. I mean, 4 kills so far from H-Win to themselves. I mean, actually popping off there. Hopefully they'll be able to get the revive. Such a key player from the squad. Oh no, the grenade. Oh! No,
Yeah,
though,
hate
that's
to
that
see it.
200 IQ. 200 IQ though. Point to now. Sonics though, not done yet as far. Not done. They got H-Win up.
Not done yet. Still gonna have 3 members alive now to deal with the members of STK that were trying to push over and gatekeep them. Down goes Purdy Curdy as well, leaving now Alo, the solo player, to ride the hillside and wait for the 3 members of the Sonics to approach. And approach they will very quickly, and the smoke of the vehicle will be a dead giveaway as to the positioning of the lone threat, the shoot-to-kill squad. Alo prepping up, getting the boost rolling for the impending battle. Pushing over the hill right now. Head going to be spotted out, but Alo gets his back spotted in the process. Tagged down to 13% HP. One first aid in the dream is pretty much all he can have at that stage in the game, and a combo shot between H-Twin and his teammates are going to be enough to take out the last member of STK. Down they go, 10th place. The top 10 have been breached. 9 teams continue on, and it's possibly going to be Oath's time around to start kicking things up. That momentum Wolf was talking about.
Yep, you could say a pending death is what they were preparing for as well. So, got a lot of fans in the chat. SNG, yes, they are playing. They have just been low-key chilling in a compound, and they're going to be smiling right now because they got 4 alive. One of 2 compounds in this circle they're going to be occupying. So all they need to do is defend it right now. And we're going to have Wildcard on the opposite end of the circle in the other compound. With Kodak, he's taking some shots on the Zenith over here. Zenith trying to crest on over that hill. If you are SNG, you don't want to expose yourselves too much here. You have the advantage when it comes to hard cover. I understand they want to try to get as many kills as possible.
Trying to at least keep every other team from positioning dead center.
Yeah, I mean, still with 4 alive down there in the south. Gonna just be making sure to clear the edges of these circles, make sure no one wraps around them. But let's go check on in with SNG and see how they plan to wrap this one.
Dos tumbados, derecha.
Shoot to kill, chicos, derecha. Están
Le
en
queda
3
uno
chicos.
solo, le queda
En
uno
3
solo.
chicos, queda uno solo que está en una piedra.
Lo voy a pushar, pues. Me arriesgo. uno solo.
Ayúdalo, chicos.
Me estoy curando, no tengo kit.
Yo no me puedo mover de acá.
Está pinchada. A la derecha, en la piedra, está come. Atrás tuyo.
No, pero tengo uno acá abajo que están solos. Uno arriba y uno abajo. Uno al lado mío, abajo. Está en la
Choco
piedra.
Pon el auto para atrás, por detrás, Jorge.
Rematé.
A mi derecha hay uno. Ahí abajo, es uno solo. Es de otro equipo, creo.
Che, me dejaron sin autos, boludo.
La combi.
Está pinchada
No,
la
está
piedra.
¿De atrás? Ok.
Aprovecha a correr, quick. Corre con timing. Antes que te
Sí, sí,
piquen.
tranqui, me estoy gusteando, tranqui.
Pero no sirve nada, tiene todos repinchados la combi. ¿Qué vas?
No, tiene
No,
una.
no sirve. No sirve.
Todos repinchados.
No, es worth. Va a salir muy lento y me van a ver los chabones.
Tiré uno, Kodak, de los que te disparaban.
¿De la roca?
Piedra. Sí. Hay otro más en el smoke. Corriendo.
Le pueden smokear una smoke a Quick.
Murió. Me abre por
Chico,
izquierda.
necesito ayuda,
Quick, abrite, mostrate para los de izquierda. Porque los de derecha te van a focusar mucho.
¿No le tiran a Quick?
Sí. ¿Humo no me pueden tirar?
Tengo 2 regalados allí.
Nice.
No puedo rematarme, que sin bala.
Derecha, ahí
Tengo
en la
2
ayuda
regalados ahí.
derecha.
Kodak, remátalo por favor. Arriba.
¿Dónde? Marca.
Acá. La MK está sonando ahí. La línea.
No lo veo.
Estoy tratando de buscarlo, pero no lo encuentro.
Me tapa el humo.
Apuntale, Harald. A ver, ¿dónde? ¿En la smoke esa?
Chicos, ojo a su derecha. Me están pushando, me están tirando estos. Acá derecha.
Peguémonos derecha, Kodak. Acá primero.
Lo veo en el árbol. No están puchando, están holdeando desde el árbol nomás, chicos.
Árbol de izquierda, Quick.
¿Ese?
Sí, termina el...
The chicken dinner, 4 squads remaining, but Oath trying to stall them for the time being. Oath going to be up here on the high ground. It looks like Wildcard going to be trying to make the breach on Oath. More mollies out. Tiggleton, the last remaining member right now for Wildcard, trying to survive. Was getting third party just a second ago. Boomer going to be bleeding on out here. If you are Tiggleton, do you go for placements or do you just send it on over that ridge and try to get a kill, some points, a thirst? I don't know. It's going to be a 1v4 as far. It's going to be extremely dangerous. Here comes the flash right now, though. Where's it going?
We will see. If he goes over down to the south, he's going to be going into a 4-stack of Oath. If he goes up towards the north, a 3-stack of Singularity. I mean, any way that Tiggleton's going to move, he is going to be absolutely destroyed because of it. If he stays still, though, possibly he can force the engagement over atop his head between Oath and Singularity. We'll see if Metagaming is going to show their hand as well as the blue zone closes in now on phase number 7. A bit of a standstill right now. Everyone trying to get the beads, and there it is. Sparking has been able to find the Mini 14 headshot. Down goes Senor Napoleon, the first member of Singularity to drop in this late game engagement. Now going to be flushed out of the game as well. Singularity drops down from their numbers now with a 2-man alive. It's 2v2 for the 2 Latin American teams, and then 1 4-stack for Oath, and a solo player for Wildcard. Make up our 4 remaining squads.
Unfortunate for Tiggleton. It does look like SNG are opting to take this fight onto Oath, and Tiggleton might be spotted in the process. Going to be just proning in the dirt. That Snake right now in the rocks as grenades are just whizzing past their head right here. Quick EMP and Kodak trying to get the confirmed and reload with a great grenade.
Big time right there on top of quick ENP. Kodak now Singularity alive. 30 HP in a dream, but he's able to find the spray down. Wolf, the IGL of this Oath squad, will be dropped. This brings them to 3 on their feet, having to quickly decide what to do here. Reload taking significant damage, dropped down to about 50% HP. Kodak is on the prowl, knows he's got a few seconds to act here to try to get his fallen teammate. Quick ENP back up and on their feet. Wildcard goes down and out. Tiggleton able to drop down and flush Wolf in the process and get a knockdown onto Snaker. So a very disabled Oath squad is possibly going to be contested by Singularity. Right now, without the res, it's the 2v2v2 across the map. If Oath is able to pick up the res, they will have the numbers advantage, but will it be enough with the other squad of Meta still going to be overwatching this area from the high ground?
Yeah, and here comes the wraparound right now. Kodak and Quick trying to utilize the smokes that's still over there on the edge of the blue zone behind. Snaker's going to be holding this off angle, making sure they don't get backstabbed. Here comes Kodak getting ready to crest on over to this rock, and Snakers will be spotting out. Kodak going to be taking them down and out. Quick, the last remaining member for SNG right now, rethinking the strategy. Meanwhile, Meta on the opposite end of this, taking some shots, trying to get some kills, trying to third party this. And now we got a girl back in 3v2, Esquire. Make that 3v1.
I mean, listen, Meta, I think they were just too quiet over here on the eastern side of things, Dave. They had the hillside position to work off of. And when Oath was at their weakest point, their most vulnerable point, when they had one flush on a Wolf and then a knock on the Snakers, no one capitalized. And now Meta finds themselves in a 1v3 scenario. Snakers has been rezzed. And Oath look to take this game back-to-back. Chicken dinner secured here. And 22 points to boot. It's a hell of a way to continue on. And like Wolf said, Dave, I mean, you